Welcome back, book nerds and authors and self-published writers of all kinds. This is my top 3 tips for getting inspired to write your next project. Tip number 1, free writing. Don't sit down at your computer. Sit down at a piece of paper with a pen and just start jotting down any ideas that pop out of your brain. Just don't care if they make sense. It's all going to be just nonsense at first. Just thoughts. Get them on the page and things will start to develop. And then do this for about 10 minutes. Your last 5 minutes, just look at it and pick like 3 good ideas that are there and start to come up with ideas that are similar, ideas that have to do with that subject, and you'll start to develop ideas and your book will start to take shape. Number 2, of course, reading. You have to read. Any great writer is a great reader. I've said it for years. Just read everything. How many times am I sitting down to read a great Brandon Sanderson book and I can't focus on the book because my brain keeps going off on these tangents of these ideas? Don't plagiarize. You're not writing what you're reading, but your brain will just, if it's like me, if it's like my brain, I'm reading and it'll spark an idea and I have to go and write it down because it'll spark an idea and it probably has nothing to do with what you're reading, but the idea could be something great and it would all happen because you were reading that book. So read, get inspired by media, get inspired by TV shows, get inspired by anything, but absorb that content. Number 3, interview a character. Come up with a character. You may have no idea who this person is or what world you're going to build around them, but interview this character. Come up with a bunch of interview questions, where they're from, how old they are, their political beliefs, ask them about their upbringing. Have they ever been betrayed? Come up with these questions and the answers will start to get you to know the character, and you might actually start developing the world a little bit. You'll start to get ideas and it'll start to form. That's what I do. That's how I approach a new project if I have no idea what I'm going to write. Those are my tips. So there's lots of authors out there. What are your tips? Give me some ideas. So go write your book and read fantasy.